All right, guys, so we're going to get started on the top section of the profile. Now, one thing I want to mention that I added here was I was getting one of those warnings for the use effect dependencies for match.params ID. So I put that in there to stop that warning. So now we're going to work on the top part of the profile, which we have in the theme. So if you go to your profile.html file right here, basically this, where is it? This right here, ProfileTop, this whole div is going to be that component. Now, this profile grid class right here, we want to actually put that in our main profile. So I'm just going to grab that right there. Obviously, you could just copy it if you want. But in the profile.js, or I mean type it, in the profile.js, we're going to go under right here where we put the two buttons. And let's put that div in there. Okay, this is going to make sure that everything's formatted nicely because we use the CSS grid to position everything in this profile grid. But this is where we're going to have the profile top component, which I'm just going to put in, and we're going to pass in the profile data like that. Okay, I know we haven't created this yet, but we're going to. So let's bring it in. So profile top from, it's going to be /profile top. Okay, so let's create that. So in our profile folder, make sure you put it in the singular, okay, not the profiles. And let's say profiletop.js, and we'll say RACFP. And then what I'm going to do is copy this div, the class of profile top. I'm going to grab this whole thing right here. You could type it out, you can copy it if you want, but let's see, we're going to put this, just replace this div here with it, like that. And I don't think there's anything else we need to bring in up here. So as far as the props go, remember we passed in the profile data, but there's just certain data that we want from that. So I'm going to destructure that. So from profile, I'm going to take out status company, because there's no sense in, I mean, we only want what we need, right? So status company, location, website, our social links. So we need that social object. And then also from the user, let's get the name and avatar. Okay, so we're going to grab that stuff. Let's add prop types. Let's add our profile to our prop types. It's an object. And let's see, we're going to replace a bunch of this stuff. So the image, let's replace this right here, the source. Let's replace that with avatar. And I'm going to save this and let's see if it shows up. Okay, so there we go. So the avatar showing up. This stuff is hard coded right now, but we're going to fix that. So let's change, let's see, we have name. So name we pulled from user. And then here we're going to have the status. This is going to be the status. Now the company, they might not put their company, so we need to check for it. So let's say if there's a company, then we want to show a span that has at and then the company. So if I save that, I take a look, we get my name and then instructor at Traversy Media. Okay, let's do the location if there is one. So we'll say location, we'll use the double ampersand here. And we'll put in a span and we'll just do location. All right, now this stuff here, obviously we have to check to see if, for instance, the website exists. This is for the website. For the social stuff, we have to check to see if social exists and, for instance, social.twitter, social.facebook, etc. So let's start with the website. So I'm going to wrap. Actually, I'm just going to put it here, and then I'll bring it up. So I'm going to say if the website exists, then let's display it. So we'll grab that, put that in there, and then we want to replace the href with whatever the website is. Okay, and then we have target blank so that it opens on a new tab, and we have this rel no opener, no refer, so that we don't get that warning in the Chrome console. All right, so I'm going to save that, and let's just see if that works. Okay, so good, goes to Traversy Media. So now we want to do the same kind of thing down here. So let's say if social and social.twitter, and then we'll go ahead and put this stuff up here. And we're going to replace the href with social.twitter. Save that. Let's check it out. Click it, and it goes to my Twitter. Good. Which, feel free to follow. I'd appreciate that. So let's do Facebook. So we'll say social.facebook. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do them all, and then I'll move the links in after. So we have Facebook, we'll have LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. So let's change this to YouTube. Actually, let's do LinkedIn here. So LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Okay, and then we're just going to grab this, cut that out. Let's put that in here. I'll let Prettier format it afterwards. And then let's take LinkedIn and put that in here. Take YouTube and Instagram. All right, and then we're just going to replace, let's save it, format it, and then let's replace the hrefs here. So this will be social.facebook. This one, social.linkedin. Social.youtube. And social.instagram. All right. So let's go ahead and save that, and this should be all set. Now, I didn't put a LinkedIn, so you can see it doesn't show up. So whatever you don't put in won't show up. For instance, if we go to John Doe, all he had is his website, which is techsoft.com. All right, so I think we have time to do the about, the next section here. So let's create another file inside Profile called ProfileAbout.js. Okay, and in our Profile.js, let's bring that in. So ProfileAbout, and that's going to go right below the ProfileTop, and we're also passing in the data as a prop. So let's say ProfileAbout. Okay, now in ProfileAbout, let's generate this. So RECAP, and let's add our props here, which is just the profile data. Whoa, I don't want all those. I don't want all those cursors. RECAP. Escape. Okay. So within the props, we're just passing in profile, but I'm going to take out what we need. So let's take out the bio, the skills, and the name from the user. Okay, so that's all we need. And then in the prop types, we'll just add our profile, which is object. And then let's head back into the theme here to the profile HTML. And what I want to get is this div right here, this ProfileAbout. Okay, I tried to create it in a way that's easy, so you can easily tell which part is which, so we can break it up into components. So let's paste this right here, replace that div, and we can actually, we don't even need this return since we're using an arrow function. We can get rid of that and this. Maybe later we'll go through the rest of the code and see where we can cut things out like that we don't need, but it's not a big deal. So let's see, H2 is going to be the name, John's bio. So we only want this, both of these, to show if there's a bio, because bio is optional. So what I'm going to do is, whoops, we want to go within here, within the div, and let's say if there's a bio, then we want, let's actually use a fragment here, which we need to bring in. Okay, so we'll bring in fragment, and then let's grab the H2 in the paragraph, because again, we only want this to show, actually the line too. We don't want any of this to show if the user didn't put a bio in. So we'll paste that in, and let's replace this. I'm not going to put an apostrophe, just in case it's a name that doesn't have an apostrophe. So I'm just going to do name like that, and then this is the actual bio text, so we'll change that to just bio. All right, let's save it and let's see if it shows up correctly. John Doe does not have a bio, so this is correct. It shouldn't show anything. Let's go to my profile, and there we go. It shows the bio. Oh, you know what I want to do though? I don't want the last name. I just want it to be the first name. So what we can do is take the name and let's do a trim, and then let's split it. So split will turn a string into an array. So we'll say split, and we want to split it by space so that it will actually turn, like Brad Traversy, it will turn into an array with Brad as the first item and then Traversy as the second. So I want to take the first item, which is the first name. So we want 0 index and then put the S. So let's save that and check it out. And once we save, we just have to reload just because of the server reloads or whatever. Okay, so now it just says Brad's bio. Good. All right, now for the skill set, remember the skills are an array, so we're going to have to map through those. So let's keep this. You know what we'll do is just get rid of all of this, because this is just hard-coded stuff here. And let's map through skills. So we'll say skills.map. And we'll say, let's put another set of parentheses because I want to get the index as well. So skill and index. And for each skill, let's put a div with the class of p-1, which is just a padding class. And we need to put an index here since we loop through or map through this array, not an index, a key. But the key is going to be equal to the index. All right, and then within here, I want the check icon. So I.fa, I think it's FAS, and then FA-check. And then next to it, we're going to put the skill. Okay, so let's save that. Let's go back. And there we go. So we'll check out John Doe's profile here, and those are his skills. Okay, so I think that this is a good place to stop. So in the next video, what I want to start to do is list the experiences and the education.